Hi Cancer, welcome to channel 143. I'm Antonia, channel 143 fam. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to kick off the new year with you guys. This video will be for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, I'm going to be giving away 2 free readings in January. If you'd like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below. Let me know how you've connected, and also let me know that you have subscribed, and I will alert winners before the end of the month. Okay, so Cancer, let's jump into this. I will have timestamps below for your general reading, your love specific spread. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of an extended, a few additional cards to give you guys a little bit more clarity kicking off the new year, okay? So Cancer, what's going on for you guys? January 2019, general overview, general energies for Cancer. Well, first of all, Cancer, there's definitely an energy that I'm picking up that you guys have been working on something really hard, and you need to reward yourself. Reward yourself from a place of self-love. Celebrate your successes. Celebrate your hard work. I'm also picking up that you guys, some of you, will be taking a trip somewhere by the water to celebrate, to self-nurture. This is very positive and will serve you well going into the new year. First card out is Fresh Air. This is a cleansing card, but this is also reconnect to Mother Earth. So if you're in a part of the world where it's cold right now, make sure that you're still getting fresh air circulating in your home and in your workspace. But also be spending time outside so that you stay grounded, okay? For those of you who are creatives, you need to take breaks and go outside. You can't just be at home or in an office or in a studio somewhere. You're not seeing the sunlight. You're not breathing fresh air on a regular basis. Make sure you go out, even if you just have to take little breaks, okay? I'm also picking up, Cancer, look. Something big is ending for you guys, and you're stepping into a new phase of life. This is it's a heightened phase. It's a higher vibing energy for you guys. For some of you, I'm getting that you're shedding an older identity and you are creating something new. This something new is more in alignment with your soul purpose. This something new, this identity, it's a more authentic version of who you are. Not that you weren't being authentic in the past, but you outgrew certain people, certain situations, certain environments. And now you're stepping into something that serves you, the higher good for other people. Sitting at the center of your reading is focus on service. You're stepping into a higher role, helping other people, doing something for the greater good. And this new role, that it's almost like a brand new identity I'm getting for you guys. I did get this for another sign. I can't remember what sign it was, but it's a similar message. It's you're shedding something, but it's a new, almost like a new sense of self, and shedding personas. You don't need personas, okay? The world needs your authentic self at this time, and that's where your highest level success and authenticity comes in. Okay, look, if you have some worries about the new year, worries about a new transition, especially if something abruptly ended, this is a beautiful affirmation. Archangel Michael comes through, especially with this card, letting you know that all is being taken care of. You have nothing to worry about. I'm getting some financial worry, some anxiety around money. So I think for some of you, a job ended. It's a blessing in disguise. You're stepping into something much better, just a much higher vibration. This could be a new job, a new business that you start of your own. Are you an entrepreneur? I know a lot of Cancers are, and you're being pulled in that direction right now collectively, Cancer. Look, whatever you're working on, you've been putting work into this. This is where I was getting the need to acknowledge your successes, to take that trip. You know you deserve it, but to be very self-loving and celebrate what you've accomplished so far, because a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort has gone into something new. You are creating a brand new life. You're stepping into a new life cycle, and you've really leveled up. You've really stepped into that energy, and you're doing what you need to do to change your life. But this focus on service at the center, this may be a very different experience than any experience you've had prior, okay? You may not have been able to access that soul purpose in a previous field that you've worked in, and now your soul comes alive as you step into this role and you honor this new role with this beautiful intention at the core. Your life changes around this. Your life changes because of this. There's so much good karma out there for you now, Cancer. Clarifying fresh air is have confidence. Well, for some of you, this fresh air card has to do with children. So if you're starting a family or if you're going to be stepping into a career where you're working with children, have confidence. If you don't have confidence in your ability to start the new business, the new journey, the new family, take some time and meditate on it. But what I am getting for you guys is that the universe has confidence in you. So even as you're building up that self-esteem, take that leap of faith because the universe has your back, okay? Trusting that you can handle the new responsibilities, especially when you step into a role where you're helping other people. There's some weight in that, okay? There's a lot of responsibility when people are looking to you to help them. Cancer, you are empaths. You have beautiful hearts, beautiful souls. You are so emotionally connected. There is nobody better than you than to fulfill whatever that idea that is showing up in your life that helps other people. It is exactly what your soul needs, and you need to trust that at this time. Have confidence in the transition. Have confidence that your needs will be met. Have confidence. Again, I'm getting money worry with this. You don't have anything to worry about. You are stepping into an abundant flow. What I am getting is this. Time to go, right? The ending. Something has abruptly ended. Something will end because you choose to end it at this time. But what do you want moving forward? What are you trying to manifest in your life for the highest level of success to fulfill that soul purpose? What do you want? If you are not clear about what you want, the universe can't deliver it to you. So make time. Make time. If you have to write it out, write it out. Have conversations with the universe, very clear intentions, and stick with that every day. Making sure using gratitudes, using visual boards, vision boards. Have that energy up somewhere where you can see it and express gratitude for that energy and this bigger blessing, this vision and alignment of free will, highest good, and harm to none of all involved for coming through so perfectly in your life. Even if it hasn't showed up physically yet, acknowledge the universe for that energy already showing up. For so many of you, it already has, but there's a lack of clarity as to what you really want. What is it that is most important? Is it the career transition? Is it a new location for some of you? For some of you, it's not a trip to the water. For some of you, it will be a move. How do you want it to look? How do you want it to feel? Okay? And the universe can and will deliver at this time. Sitting at the center of your reading is something fated. This service, this idea, this new business, this new role you're taking on that helps other people, it is fated. And you will come into alignment with a partner who will help you get it off the ground. Because you're focusing on service, you may be calling in higher level soulmates in romantic relationships. But business partners, bigger opportunities, it is fated. You are so destined for this now. It is time. Make the most of it. It is time. Fate. This is a fated transition. This is why there's nothing to worry about. This is where the abundance will come through. But because of this positive energy, because of this great karma out there for you, all of that love, all of that abundance is going to spill over into your love life. It will heal things that previously couldn't be healed. For those of you that are single, you'll start calling in fated new romantic partners that will stay, that have longevity in your life, okay, that are really meant to be in your life at a much higher level. There's nothing to worry about. It's being clarified by law of attraction, another manifestation card. In the month of January, get very clear about what it is you are trying to manifest and bring into your life. There's a lot of power behind this. You will manifest regardless. So make sure you're doing it from a high level of love, very consciously, so that you get the results that you want between January 1st and the end of the month, okay? Because this energy is so powerful. Your ability to manifest right now is so heightened that some of these changes that occur in January, they're going to affect you all year long. This is why it's so important to come in alignment with this and be very conscious of what you want. But again, there's fate involved here too. If you do nothing, there is still fate involved here. Make sure you show up for it. Make sure you stay in alignment of that flow, and make sure there's momentum with something new. If you haven't already launched something and gotten something new off the ground, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it. This is very powerful for you guys, but especially in terms of manifesting. Be careful. If you focus on what you don't want right now, you may get that energy back, and it may come in very quickly, okay? When we focus on what we want or we focus on what we don't want, that is the energy in return that shows up. So make sure, even if you think you're being clear with the universe, if you're saying that, you know, I don't want a partner who is negligent, that conversation tells the universe that, oh, all right, well, you want a partner that is negligent. You're like, no, I said I don't want that. But that's your focus. That's what you're going to get more of. I'm getting a little bit of this disconnect. You think that you're being clear with the universe, but the conversation, that's not how it's being interpreted on a spiritual level. So make sure you get very clear and you stay very grounded, and you really invest time. You really, really, really invest time into figuring out what it is that you want. Let's get a clarifier here for you guys for steady progress, Cancer. Oh, wow. Okay. Look, steady progress and then the ocean. For some of you, you have to reward yourself for the steady progress and all this work you're putting in. You just go somewhere. Go somewhere that nurtures your spirit. Somewhere that you can create, but that will rejuvenate you. There's just water. Water is so important for you guys this month. Get back to your element, okay? The ocean will speak to you. It will heal you. And again, that creative flow. This will also get you back into the flow of financial abundance. Again, I really am picking up this energy that there's some worry there. This is what you need. Reward yourself for your hard work and trust that all of your needs will be met, even if you can only go for a day or two. Get there. Do this. For those of you that absolutely cannot travel at this time, this is also a cleansing card. Of course, the ocean itself will cleanse you. Water will cleanse you. But have specific cleansing habits at this time. Sea salt baths are so powerful, but really, go here. If you can get there, even if it's really brief, go. For some of you, it's going to be a move. This progress forward will move you to a location that's by the water. This will be so positive for you creatively. This will be so positive for your emotional health and getting. Water, Cancer, water. Also, for some of you, you need to be drinking more water. Even if you're good about getting your 8 glasses of water a day, it's not enough. It's not enough. So you need to be cleansing more. I'm definitely getting dehydration. So for those of you suffering from migraines, a lot of fatigue, I'm getting migraines for you guys. Hardcore. More than 8 glasses of water. Wake up. The first thing you do, have a couple of glasses of water. What's also really helpful sometimes, if you have pink Himalayan sea salt, sprinkle a little salt in with your water, not too much. This won't dehydrate you. It will actually help your body absorb the water better. There's, I think, magnesium, right, in the salt. There's some sort of mineral that's also going to help and heal your body too if you do that. But with or without the salt, you need the water. But I am channeling specifically pink Himalayan sea salt. So you might want to be your sea salt bath. Maybe you include some pink Himalayan sea salt. But I'm getting to have a little bit of sea salt sprinkled in. So not all of these glasses, but at least a few. It's going to help keep you more hydrated throughout the day and may completely eliminate the migraines, the fatigue, or will at least progress you forward so that you start feeling better. You're very emotional. I'm getting a lot of emotions this month in January. Take care of your heart. Some of this cleansing, some of this travel to the ocean is to heal. and to rejuvenate so that you can step into this divine flow of massive abundance, of fate, of this new role that you can take on with your energy and soul, spirit intact, your physical body healthy, but take care of your heart chakra. Acknowledge all of your emotions. Do not suppress anything this month. If anything, channel this into your creative projects if you are a creative individual. If you're not, make sure you're feeling and acknowledging everything, but then let it go. Okay? There will be peace. I'm definitely getting that there is comfort. There are angels coming through for comfort this month for you, Cancer. You're going to start feeling better. If you go into the new year, heart's still a little heavy. By the end of January, you're going to feel better. But this trip or this water, this experience, this cleansing, whatever this is for you in your own life, this is going to help heal your heart. You need this. This is coming through very strong for you. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. These are some of the new blessings that are coming in. This fated new partner will be a romantic partner that brings an insane amount of joy. Also water here. You may meet the fated partner while you're traveling to water, while you are surrounded in water. Or what I'm getting for a lot of you, you have the trip that just does a world of good for your mind, for your physical body, your physical health, spiritually, just really, really connects you. And you step into this joy because of it. When you get back from the trip, this is when all the fated situations start coming in. And they'll come in pretty quickly. I'm feeling this will be rapid. So this may not be someone you meet on the trip, but then you meet them afterwards. But again, keep in mind, this is a business partner too. Something very fated is happening in your life now. But the cleansing, the healing of the heart chakra, and getting yourself to water, you have to do this early in the month. Stay on top of it. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Self-nurture, self-love all month long to have the most successful month, especially in career. But again, I'm definitely getting some of you are meeting a new partner that's game-changing. It's a much higher level love. This is someone who is supposed to stay. This is someone who brings you greater joy than you have experienced in many, many, many years. So keep your eyes open. For some of you, this new fated love partnership comes in because of all this good karma now, all this beautiful energy, all the joy that comes through fulfilling your soul purpose, okay? There's definitely a connection between the soul purpose and the new partner coming in, whether that's in business or that's romantic. But I'm definitely picking up on new love for many of you. So let's jump in to your love reading, Cancer, and see what this is all about, this fated partner. Who is this fated partner showing up for you? For some of you, the fated partner has already arrived, but it's new, and you haven't entertained the thought yet that this may be the one. Okay, Cancer in love. Cancer in love, January 2019. Cancer in love. These fated partnerships, this high-level joy. For some of you, if you're single, the new partner is going to come from your friends. For those of you who are struggling a little bit with the partner, your friends will be very, very supportive, but also just being out and away from stress. Maybe you actually travel with friends, okay, to the ocean, to water somewhere. But friends play a big role in the success of your relationships. Right now, ask people to be supportive. People that you really trust, though. Make sure that it's someone who makes you feel really safe if you're reaching out to them for advice in regards to your love life. But for those of you that are single, if a friend suggests meeting somebody, pay attention. I also really think that for those of you who are spending more time with friends and are prioritizing those relationships, and you're having a lot of fun when you're out, you're not focused on meeting new love and just the joy from your friendships. And for some of you, rebuilding the circle of friends so that you're surrounded by a higher level love, even in your friendships, which is so important. That will help you call in and naturally attract to you a higher level romantic love. You're waiting. You're waiting on somebody, aren't you? For some of you, somebody's traveling. They'll be coming home soon. Beautiful energy. For more of you, there's a love that is worth waiting for. I really am this fated partner. I'm getting for you guys that it's a different experience than you've had in love. So this could be with the same partner in a new chapter. For more of you, it's a new partner. Look, separation is sitting at the center of your reading. I was feeling somebody left. Someone is coming home. You're coming home to them. For some of you, Cancer, you've consciously separated, but it wasn't a divorce. It wasn't a full breakup. That will be resolved in January. This relationship will come full circle, and you'll have a higher level love, and things will be healed because of the separation that just couldn't heal before. But this is sitting at the center of your reading. For some of you, for the new love to come in, to truly be fulfilled in love, you need to get out of a current relationship or the relationship that has ended over the last few months or during 2018. It needed to happen in order for you to attract a higher level experience, a higher level soulmate, and a higher level love. But again, friends are going to help you with the grief if you are grieving a separation. Friends are also going to help get your energy up so that you can attract bigger and better love. Following separation is stay optimistic. Again, for those of you who are dealing with a separation, but you know that you want to get back together with your partner's consciously working toward resolution, as are you, stay optimistic. I definitely see a good result there. In January, I'm getting for a few different signs. Anybody dealing with the separation, that wasn't a full-blown breakup, but it's true conscious time away from one another. I'm seeing resolution that is very, very positive. For those of you that had to go through the breakup or the divorce, first of all, that's also why you need to self-nurture and take care of your inner child, why travel will be so important for you, and why water and cleansing is so important for you. But again, it's the separation. It needed to happen. You were asking for higher level love. You were hoping something would resolve with your partner, and maybe they weren't willing to resolve certain issues, and so you had to move on. You will be rewarded for that. You will be rewarded for exercising healthy boundaries and self-love. For some of you, this is why there was a separation. Unrequited love. Maybe one person was really into the other, but it wasn't mutual. There's also a little bit of a disconnect with chemistry here. I'm getting codependence that may have turned somebody off. A partner that was a little too codependent was draining. I'm getting that in terms of the codependence and the unrequited love. Someone was going through a really hard time, but in a way they were abusing your compassion for them. So you were taking on all of their issues, all of their emotions, all of their energy that really wasn't in a very positive place, and it was just too much for you, and you had to cut cords, and that was the disconnect in chemistry. For those of you that went through that process, there's something bigger coming in, and you were meant to separate. But look at this. Let friends help you, right? Friends, pay attention if friends want to set you up with somebody new. Clarifier, this could be the one. For some of you, your friends will connect you to a love that is meant to last. This will be the fated partner. For many of you, it will come through friends directly, or it will be a result of the happiness and the joy that you are experiencing with your friends. It's going to attract more high-level love and joy, and it will come through your love life. So you are moving toward a higher level love here. Worth waiting for is being clarified by getting to know each other. This comes up with new love. This often comes up with new love. So this one will be new love. You may need to separate from a current partner to have the experience that you know you deserve in love. Something is unfulfilling for many of you, but it's the new love. For those of you that are committed to your partner and you're committed to making it work, so separation is not something you're leaning toward, but there have been some issues. Deeper conversations will heal this. Get to know each other in a way you haven't gotten to know each other before. Let there be more depth. Let there be more fun. Bring something out of each other, a side of each other that you haven't seen, okay? But this will come through deep conversations. This may sound a little cheesy, but I'm getting the visual. You know, the romantic partner games. You could find, I'm sure, an abundance of them on Amazon or something like that, where you're asking each other, you know, every time you pull a card, it's a new question and the other person has to ask. Or you can go online and look up questions to ask a romantic partner. It's as simple as that. But it's having these pre-planned questions that you both have to be honest and ask each other. That facilitates a lot of healing in relationships where there's a disconnect right now. I'm seeing a partner thinking it's a little cheesy, but once they get into it, they'll be really grateful that you brought this idea to their attention because they'll benefit from it as well as you. Oh, wow. Okay, right. I said separation. I was getting codependence. This is it for you guys. Someone got turned off. This is why the chemistry fizzled. Someone's energy was being drained. I'm getting that you were taking on your partner's emotional baggage, and this is why you needed a separation. It was too much, or someone just needed to be around you all the time, and you never had space. You felt drained of energy because of this interaction, because of this codependence, and you had enough. Now, for those of you who stepped back from it, you recognize that there was an issue. You're exercising the healthy boundaries, so you're not allowing your partner to be codependent anymore. Or if you found that you were being a little codependent, you're working on that so you will have the healthier boundary in your own life that you won't be codependent anymore. But I really am getting that it's your partner that is being codependent with you, Cancer. For those of you who are exercising the healthy boundaries, who are committed to healing both you and your partner, this will resolve. This may resolve by the end of January. If this does not resolve by the end of January, I see that the separation may become a little bit more permanent. Cancer, if you decide to move on, there's really powerful new love coming in. This will be a different kind of experience. For some of you, the fated partner that showed up in the first spread is somebody who is already in your life. You know that this person is the one. You're being challenged right now. Soulmates come in and they challenge us. Don't give up too easily. If you're single, stay optimistic that this good love has arrived and this long-lasting, healthier love has arrived. Stay optimistic. If you are in a relationship where both partners are working toward a resolution, a healthy resolution, they're working on their own issues, they're being compassionate about yours, and you're both just really committed to working through it and getting back together, stay optimistic about that because there is a lot of success there, but it will take the effort of both partners. If you are the only person putting in the work, you're making all the sacrifices, I see you separating completely. If your partner doesn't show up and you're not getting that equal love, equal effort, equal time, I see that January will be the month where you've had enough if you haven't already cut ties prior to the new year. Okay? If that is the case, work on self-love, nurture yourself, travel, be by the water, spend time with friends, spend a lot of time with friends. There is something major that comes through healthy relationships for you guys. If you do that, this person will come through probably before the end of January. Their energy will be with you in January, even if it doesn't manifest fully in January, but I think for most of you it will. Again, heart-to-heart conversations is coming up. Stay optimistic about your love life. Getting to know each other. Conversations. These deep conversations will be healing. Very, very, very healing. As long as you're both honest, but also as long as you can have fun. Make sure there's depth, but also make sure you're having fun. That's why I'm channeling the sort of silly, cheesy relationship questions to ask each other, you know? But do it. There's something so good about that, especially if you can laugh at some of the answers and just be goofy together, but also tap in to a depth that maybe you haven't tapped into in quite a while. This will heal you guys. It will. You'll be communicating, but regardless, make sure you're communicating with clarity with your partner this month, especially if you're still separated. Make sure you're communicating this, how this makes you feel, and what your boundaries are now. What healthier boundaries can you have in your relationships so that your partner cannot be codependent? Okay, I'll give you an example. If you have a partner who comes to your space, you don't live together, but they come and they leave all their things at your space so that they always have a reason to come back. They're always spending time in your space. They're always coming to you. They're always calling you. You can say, okay, well, I love you, but you're overwhelming me and I'm feeling drained of energy and you're just here too much. I haven't asked you to move in. So I'll still see you every week or every weekend, but instead of spending Friday to Monday, we'll spend Saturday night and Sunday together. Or, you need to pack up some of these things. I'm not ready for you to just be taking up drawers and rooms in my house. It really may be that simple, but it's these boundaries. You exercise them, you get your space back, you stand in your personal power, your partner will respect you more for this. You cannot be taking on their problems and other issues anymore. What you could also do to exercise healthy boundaries, get them in touch with a healer of some sort. If your partner is grieving something, going through a really hard time, look up some therapists for them if that's something you think they would be open to. Encourage them to get some holistic healing done. Okay? But I just don't see you guys being able to handle this energy anymore. If someone's draining you, you're done. You're done, okay? But again, these conversations, you need to communicate that with absolute clarity to your partner. Look, if you do not respect these boundaries, and this is what these boundaries have to be now, this is what it will look like. If you can't do that for me, this just isn't healthy enough. I'm going to have to separate completely from you. And you do it out of self-love. You don't say it maliciously. But if your partner doesn't know that that's where your mind is at, they might not know they need to change anything. I am feeling like if you feel like somebody's being codependent, they may not even know that you feel that way. So make sure you are communicating very, very, very clearly to partners at this time. Unrequited love. All right. A few different cards. Yes. These are beautiful crowning cards too. Unrequited love. This lack of chemistry, this disconnect in the relationship that's making you want to separate is being clarified by express your love. So for some of you, you separated because the love, it just wasn't mutual anymore. You weren't feeling it. It was draining you. And so now you have the opportunity because you've separated to express your love to somebody else. This one. If this one arrives in January, let them know. Let them know that you're interested. Don't rush it, but be communicating your interests very clearly, even if it makes you feel vulnerable. I see them receiving that well and responding back in a way that will bring you a lot of joy, okay? For those of you who are going through the issues and you have some separation and you're still in this process of healing, express to your partner that you still love them. Let them know that your heart is still in this. You are still optimistic. It's just that you need some time and some space now to heal some things and that you'll have the conversations with them. You will work through this. Let them know if you are still in love. Make sure your partner knows that. Okay? Crowning your reading is another separation card. Okay? Free yourself from anything toxic, anyone who's not meeting you halfway with the healing. I just see you guys stepping out. There's two separation cards now. This crowning your reading, but this is also saying to get your power back, get your life back. Someone was being codependent. You need to get your energy back. You need to step into your own personal power, okay? This is why you're doing this out of self-love. You know you deserve higher level love. You know you deserve a better experience. For some of you, it's the self-love. It's knowing that you deserve better. This will be why you separate. And you can do it with love, but you separate because you know you deserve better. When you exercise self-love, this is what you will be rewarded with. Okay? There is this high-level love coming in. If you exercise self-love, your partner respects you more, really steps up to the plate and does their end of the work, you will experience higher love together. Okay? Let's do Bottom of the deck. This may be why you separated a bit. Was someone rushing into having children? That energy, someone had to stop that energy very quickly. That may have been the motivating factor behind separating, because they needed clarity. They needed to slow that momentum down a little bit. For others of you, you work through this with your partner. You get back together after a separation. This is where you guys will be headed. It's about family. It's about children. It's about having a higher level commitment together, but there is work to be done if you get to this place. If you currently have children, be very conscious about how the separation and how the situation is impacting them. Having heart-to-heart conversations with your kids, even if they're little. Figuring out where they're at, how the separation is making them feel. Expressing your love to your children so that they know that if mom and dad had to separate, they know that that love is still intact from both parents, and that you guys will do your absolute best for them. Because I am seeing a little bit of anxiety from children, okay? They probably know more than you think that they know, even if they're little. So make sure you're communicating and being honest with them too about your situation. But I think for those of you who have kids, you're both working on it. I see a family unit coming back together. So that's a beautiful, positive energy there. Okay, Cancer, I want to do a little bit of an extended. I'm going to pull from 2 decks, my angel card deck, and I have this really beautiful little doggy deck. Beautiful messages for you guys, but we're going to start with the angel deck first. Cancer, this will be angel message. An angel message for you guys to carry you through the month of January 2019, but also what angels are showing up for you. So this is the angel who will be supporting you all month long, okay? So angel message, Cancer. Very quickly, Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. For so many of you, this is going to pertain to love. The knowledge may be that you're supposed to be together, and so you resolve the separation, you heal, you get back together. For others of you, you know that you're supposed to leave. You know that this isn't high-vibing enough for you. You know that this person isn't giving you the love that you know that you deserve. It's time to exercise that self-love. Also, for some of you, you may have suspicion of something. Your intuition is on point. Pay attention to it. What you're feeling and what you're picking up is on point. I want to pull one more card for you guys, though. Angel cards for Cancer, January 2019. Wow. This has so much to do with love. This is absolutely an extended love reading. So you have 3 cards that have popped total. Clear your space. This goes hand in hand with the water, Archangel Jophiel. Can you see this? Get rid of clutter. I'll read this for you guys. It's hard to see with the light on. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. But this has to do with energy cords. Saging your home, saging your belongings, your phone, saging yourself. But this water, go to water, drink more water. You need to reconnect with that water energy now, but clearing your home. Also declutter. Declutter your home. Really organize things if you're unorganized right now. But it's clearing the old energies and leaving things behind in 2018. This is the result. You overcome the difficulty. For so many of you, you're getting back together with a partner. And it's because you cleared. It's because you healed, right? Remember? You know that you're still supposed to be with them, that they're a high-level soulmate, that this love is worth fighting for. So you fight for it, and you cleanse, and you heal, and you overcome difficulties. But for those of you that this doesn't pertain to love, the difficulties that you've been dealing with family, with career, on a personal level, on a professional level, they're coming to an end. Prayers are being answered. Everything is going to be okay. There's nothing to worry about. That was in the first spread. This is another, there's nothing to worry about card. But there's resolution, especially for those of you in relationships you've been struggling. There's resolution, and you move forward. successfully together, or this resolution because you separate, but I'm getting peace. I'm getting peace. You cleanse and you heal and you overcome the difficulty one way or the other. I see peace of mind and peace of heart. This is a really beautiful energy for you guys. I'm going to pull one more card from this really cute deck that I love so much. I do a ton of animal rescue, and so when I found this deck, I just absolutely fell in love. Look how cute this is. It's all dogs. Beautiful little drawings. Obsessed, okay? So our little fur buddies, what messages do our animal guides have for us and for you guys? And Cancer, I say for us because I'm a Cancer rising. For January 2019, I'm not a Cancer rising. My Venus is in Cancer. Someone's going to be like, I saw your Aquarius video. No, you're not. You're an Aquarius rising. But this pertains for those of you who do watch your Venus sign. A lot of love has come through, right? Okay, so what challenges? This doggy deck will speak to challenges and how to overcome them in January. This deck is so difficult to shuffle. I do extensively shuffle this before I start these videos, but I just like to get a little energy flow going, and they've been sitting there for a little bit. Okay. Cancer. What challenges will come up in January? Ooh. And how to overcome them? Act. Act now. This, with career, you're stepping into this beautiful pocket of time that is so blessed. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Don't let fear sway you or hesitate. None of that. You have to get work done now. A project out, a new business going. If you're considering moving, start looking into new homes. Start pricing things out. Whatever it is for you, get the momentum of that energy going now, because this is such a big energy for you guys this month and starting the new year. Okay, Cancer, I am so grateful for your support here on this channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you're interested in a personal reading, I'm available one-on-one for individual readings to give you a little bit more clarity, love, general, whatever's on your mind. I'm also available for deeper soul healing, shamanic Reiki healing, custom candles. You can see what I offer on my website at urbansoulguru.com. I'll have the link in the description box below. In the meantime, I'm sending you guys so much love and light to kick off the new year, and I will see you back here for a mid-month mini love reading, mid-January, okay? Love you guys. Ciao.